See ya. Girl, what's up? Now, your grandma done told me that, you come on up in here with the big girls and, you come on and chat. So I just wanted to give you a shout out, honey, and see how you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I wanted to see how you was doing today. Because, girl, girl, I got some tea for you, see y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me try to. Yeah, I got some honey. I got some good old sugar honey iced tea. Okay, all right. So I was doing some serious thinking, and this whole motherfucking channel got started because of a coward ass nigga that I now call Judas, right? And the thing about Judas is that I didn't get closure. So in order for me to not just get my own closure, but for me to constantly vent and get out what I needed to get out, I started this channel. And as much as I would like to say I'm over it, I'm over the situation, every time I get clarity on a new development or something else that I may have missed, or imperative information, it is like, I don't know if the creator is playing a joke or not, but it's like I get to a point in my healing where I feel like I'm okay, only to get an answer that I had prayed on. And it doesn't put me in a bad space to say that I'm not okay, but it definitely put me in a space that I say to myself, well, how the fuck did I miss that? And let me tell you something that I've come, and it is difficult. It's difficult to, I don't want to say admit, it's difficult in coming to the realization that motherfucking Judas, that motherfucker never cared for me or them boys. Let me tell you something. When it comes to decision making, right? I've always made decisions that, no matter what stage in my life, that I felt was best for my family and for my children. Because I've always understood the position as a parent. I've always known who I was in any phase of my life, in any stage of my life. I always known who I was. So I didn't. I've always made decisions that I felt was best for my family at the time. Now, let me tell you how we so fucking young and dumb at the same motherfucking time. Because, baby, when you young, all you care to ooh. Honey, all you care about is what's compatible with your body and what makes your body feel good, and that is the primary focus that start all relationships. What's kind of sad now is that we older and people still move that way, but that's another topic. So all you really care about is that, and you're bringing children into the world solely based off of how somebody makes your body feel. Somewhere in your mind, your body has either tricked your mind, or, we could chop it up to being young and dumb, but you have tricked yourself somewhere into thinking that this is the one for me, because I know it's nobody else that can make your body feel this way. So he's the one for me, right? And you bring children in this world because of that. Never ever taking some major factors into consideration. their family history in any capacity, from mental health to physical health, right? Their upbringing. You don't take none of this into consideration. All you know is that uchi wali wali, that uchi wali wali is wali wali and baby. And I'm saying that to say, I just believe that there's a time in our lives when we all need to grow the fuck up. For those that stuck, it's unfortunate, but it is not ever incumbent upon your partner to force you to grow up. Now, let me say this. In Uchiwalian, I'm sure that there was a strong enough physical attraction to have him believe that he cared for me and to have me believe that he cared for me. Right? But even way back then, even way back 2007, he made a decision to get the fuck on that plane then and leave me pregnant and caught a charge while he was out there. Without getting too crazy, and I'm definitely not going to get into detail, whole while I had convinced myself of one thing, but the actual reality was he had been decided to leave. He had been not interested in building with me, and he had been decided on his own the type of woman that I was, and he got stuck in that belief, which is why when it came to our reuniting, he wasn't able to present or give me anything. It's so many factors that played into that. His own self-love, which he did not have. His self-awareness, which he did not have. Trust, which he broke. Integrity, which he do not have. Honesty, which he do not have. Loyalty, which he definitely don't motherfucking have for anybody outside of himself. Okay? Loyalty, which he fucking don't have, like I said. For anyone outside of himself. Also, he got stuck in this idea that I was this certain type of woman, and perhaps maybe because he didn't grow, because there was no growth in him. That's number 7. There was no growth mentally. Anytime you willing to sacrifice your foundation, the love, loyalty, and trust of your own family and your own bloodline for some random ass motherfucking people, you ain't shit. And the only thing you seen in them other people is a come up for you. See, that's why the fuck he got on that plane the first time, 2007. He seen and saw a come up for him. And he caught that case, and I know for a motherfucking fact, like most people that get caught up in the situation, the first thing you do is pray to God, and you rebuild the bond with God, because we all know that God knows how to get your attention when he wants your attention or recognition or whatever it is he needs from you. He definitely know how to go about getting it. So I know that nigga went in there and he prayed for another chance. I'm going to do right this time. Typical nigga shit. I'm going to do right this time. I'm sorry. You know, it was fucked up because let me tell you something, baby. God knows all. The Creator knows all. The universe see it all, baby. Watch how this shit spin back the block on his ass 360. So, you know, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do right, right? Okay. So, the Creator put it upon my heart because I believed in him, which is number 8. My belief in him, he turned into emotional manipulation on me, right? Okay. So, which is number 8 with him. He's manipulative. So, God put it on my heart to test, at least that's what I feel, how true I am to my own beliefs about myself, about love, and who I say I love, right? Okay. So, I could have left his ass right the fuck there, but I didn't. Because I felt love is an operational word. You have to show love through action. I don't give a fuck how many times you tell somebody you love them. If your actions ain't showing it, then it's all fucking talk. It's all fucking hot air. And so I said to myself, okay, I am pregnant. I am hurting because my heart is broken because he will not be here. Because of whatever's going on, you know, he's not here. So I have to pick myself up, try to find the silver lining in this shit somewhere, because I don't want my child to be born with no type of fucking deformities due to stress. So I have to pick myself up. Not just that, I gotta carry this nigga too. Because there's no fucking way that you could tell somebody you love them and you giving your body to them and you laying up with this motherfucker, you having kids with this motherfucker, and you don't love him. If you love somebody, you can't leave that nigga behind there to fucking rock. He all ready to fuck all the way over there where he don't know no fucking body, he ain't got no family or nothing over there. Bitch, at the end of the day, you basically all the fucking family he got. Mind you, he got a big ass motherfucking family on his mother's side. A big motherfucking family. That's another story. But anyway, I'm like, all right, you know, you basically all the fucking family you got. All right, that's okay. So I'm taking on all of these things that I felt in the beginning would possibly break me. But that ain't what happened, baby. It didn't break me. It only made me stronger. For that nigga to turn around and come home and throw us all the fuck away because we don't fit the criteria of the lifestyle that he had wanted for himself. Ultimately, he wanted a lifestyle of what I call the video lifestyle. It's a fucking facade. He wanted sex, drugs, money, pussy. Yeah, sex, drugs, and money. He wanted that fucking lifestyle, right? Which is why the second time he got on that plane, when he left a little while ago, no, July 20th to be exact, when he got back on the plane on July 20th, he had made up his mind that he was going to throw us the fuck away. Because, number 9, he did not want the responsibility of having a family. What he wanted was the music video lifestyle for himself. So he's going to meet new bitches, do what the fuck he want to do, live a party life, a life of partying and shit, you know, and forget about us. Only why he wanted to come back or tried to come back when he did 8 months later was because the lifestyle that he had planned over there didn't work out for him. It didn't work out the way that he thought it was going to work out. He thought he was going to go over there and just be the fucking man. Right? Because, and I'm going to tell you what was over there. The people that he met in jail, that he built a relationship with, it's who the fuck he met over there. Nobody was over there except motherfuckers that he knew from jail. Now, I'm not in no way saying that that's a problem. I'm saying it's a problem when you disrespect. That's number 9. That goes on the list too. When you disrespect, when you're disloyal, you throw away your own fucking family, your own fucking bloods, your own fucking people for some niggas you don't even hardly fucking know. I don't give a fuck how much time you did with them motherfuckers. They don't got the time in that we fucking got in. And they didn't fucking sacrifice the shit that I sacrifice. I keep wanting to say family, but I can't speak for his family on his mother's side. Even though we cool, I can't speak for them. I can speak for me. Ain't none of them sacrificed like me and my fucking sons did and my family did for your motherfucking ass. To go back and show loyalty to these motherfuckers. So he get the fuck over there and the lifestyle ain't working out the way he thought it was going to work out. So now he decided to come back. And when he decided to come back, at some point, I think he tried to contact me, but what happened was, it was a lot of back and forth in the beginning. See, when he first left, I was very, very bitter, very hurt. You know, and I was contacting him the fucking best way that I can. And I wasn't contacting him, asking him to come back. I was contacting him, cursing him the fuck out. So every number I had, every social media shit I had, I was on that bitch. Whether it was in the feed or whether it was in the inbox DM, I ain't give a fuck what it was. I had some shit that I wanted to say to this motherfucker because I felt some type of motherfucking way. You motherfucking right, I did. But all right. Now we here. And let me tell you something. First of all, I no longer fit the criteria of what he wanted, of the lifestyle that he had planned for himself. That's what he wanted. And he told his friends, his associates, and even his family lies about me because all along he was planning a build up to fucking leave me and these kids. When he's feeding people this false information, they giving him feedback like, yeah, you know, fuck it, you know, fuck her, fuck that, you know, look at her now, she not, you know, your type of slugger, whatever the fuck they was saying was promoting him, you know, it was feeding his ego and it was promoting him to do what it is that he eventually did, which was leave us for fucking dead. Now, in the between me emotionally sending out all of these messages to him is when he began to block me. And he blocked me and had me blocked up until recently. Recently because I sent the message through our youngest phone letting him know, motherfucker, at the end of the day, you still responsible. You still responsible for your kids. All right? And you're not going to send messages through the little one for me. He's the kid. He's the child. If you wasn't a man the fuck before, you're going to be a man now. And whatever it is that's going on that you have planned or whatever it is that you want to do or try to do or any interaction that you plan or whatever it is that's going on concerning him, you're going to consult and converse directly with me. You're not sending no messages through him because I'm not going to listen to the messages through him. He's 13. He's 14. I'm not playing that game with no grown-ass man. You're going to say whatever you need to say regarding him to me from one parent to another. If there's no parental rapport and there's nothing for us to talk about concerning him, then you must keep it that way. There's nothing to talk about concerning him. But he's not going to be the middleman. You understand? But I'm saying all I have to say is every fucking time I get to a certain space where it's like, you know, I feel like I have enough information, then the answers is being revealed. But it came to me also that God is revealing the answers to me slowly and in divine timing, because he knew in the beginning it was something that I probably couldn't handle because I wasn't even really able to grasp the type of person that he really was. You know, people were saying to me, he always been that person, you know, there's no way, you know, he didn't change, or there's no way that he, you know. And I kept saying, but we all change. We all change. And I'm telling you, he wasn't that type of person before. But lo and motherfucking behold, when I sat down and thought about it, and that fucking epiphany came to me, yes. Yes, that motherfucker been that type of person. He always been flighty, because in 2007 he left. And I'm gonna give you some real shit. Before 2007, he fucking left. One time when we had got our first apartment and up the block from Albany Project in Brooklyn, New York. He left one time, right? And my sister-in-law was telling me, she was like, don't worry about it. Things gonna work out. Everything will be okay. And eventually things did work out. Excuse me, right? Next thing you know, when we got to our second apartment in 2007, that's when he picked up and left to go over to the fucking West Coast. And at the time, because of our environment and where we grew up and all of that type of stuff, I really thought that, like in the words of Cardi B, he was, going to make some money moves and we was going to be okay. But that wasn't the fucking case. The moves that he has always made, when I look back on it now, this situation and how everything is turning out and how I'm finding out everything is letting me know that he never intended to be a family man. He never intended to have a foundation. He wanted a life of celebrityism. He want to live a party life. He want to do whatever the fuck he want to do and be whatever bitch is hot at the moment. And I guess I ain't hot at the moment. I guess, with the changes of my body, which it possibly only affects him, because it damn sure, it don't bother me at all. A bitch is grown. Grown, okay? And not only did that lifestyle not work for him, but God knew his heart all the time, which is why he allowed me to be hurt to this level that I'm hurt. Because number one, where the Creator is taking me, he not allowed to go. And he's not allowed to go because he have proved himself over and over again that he is disloyal, has no integrity, and don't have anything to give anyone outside of himself. If it's not about him, even if you living your life does not revolve around him, he don't want no parts of it. Because he's a narcissist and he needs constant outside supply, outside reassurance. Self-reassurance is damn near non-existent. He don't even really have self-love. So the love of other people, come on, stay with me now. You see this circle? The love of other people, the validation of people outside of himself is what helps him to thrive. And so he didn't have the heart. He didn't even have the mind, because come to find out, he ain't even a fucking leader. And this is where the intimidation of the woman I've become coming at. Because the woman that I've become, see, in his absence, I found not just my worth, I found myself in his absence. Because we had built this little family and I had become codependent to a degree, because I'm like, his little bit and my little bit will give us a lot of bit. And that's what kept me loyal to him, because I felt like we was in the trenches together. But motherfucking long story short, bitch, none of that shit even motherfucking mattered. God knew the whole motherfucking time. And God was showing me these signs, but I kept taking the motherfucker back. Like, this is love. And sometimes, black men, they have these issues and they have these problems that I may not always understand, but I could relate. And I got to be there for my king. And I got to be there for my black man. He needs somebody. I can't just abandon him. All right, and this is before the fucking jail time. This is when he left the first time, and now we talking 2007, the second motherfucking time. I got to be there. I got to be there. And how many motherfucking times am I going to be there when a motherfucker ain't never been there for me? He been there long enough to drop a motherfucking seed off. But bitch, I was so into that Uchi Wally Wally because I ain't never felt that fucking way before. I was convinced that that's what made him the fucking one for me. Young mind, thinking young mind. So much so that I done dedicated well over a decade of my motherfucking life to making sure a motherfucker was good. That ain't never made sure me or my babies was motherfucking good. And it was so motherfucking hell bent on making me look like a fucked up person to other people. That's another thing. That's number 10. Motherfucker try to destroy your motherfucking character. Motherfucker can't even take the weight of his own bullshit enough to say, you know what, I know it's fucked up, but real talk, I just that situation wasn't for me, or I wasn't ready for that situation. I love or appreciate her for what she did, but I wasn't ready. Can't even do that. Can't hold your own shit. The motherfucker went and told lies on me to make me look a certain way to only people that don't know me. But overall, it covered his ass so that when he did the bullshit that he did, he had outside support and outside influence to make him feel like ultimately he'll be okay because he did the right thing. And she like this and she like that and she doing, fuck it then, I wouldn't stay there. You understand what I'm saying? Baby, but the whole motherfucking time that he was under the impression he was getting built up, God was building me up too. Me and him got in cahoots and got our motherfucking shit together. And I'm alright, and I will always be the fuck alright because of the woman that I am. Now I'm getting ready to go because I gotta go inside to work, but I just had to get that shit out. And so God allowed him to break me down. How Redman said, to the very last compound. No, that's Keith Murray, my bad. To the point that I had to call myself out on the self-love that I keep preaching about. Because I did love him. I did. But I love myself more. And I knew that I deserved more than what the fuck he was giving me, or what he thought he was giving me, or what he thought he was going to try to give me, and how he thought he was going to try to do me. So I had to have some self-talk. I did some fucking prayer, and I came up out of that shit. And some days it's fucking better than others because, baby, I'd rather hurt alone than to be with a motherfucker that's going to be hurting me every day. But not just that. It was shown to me, like I said, that where God is taking me, he's not allowed to go. But I had to see it for myself. Because any other way, I wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't have believed it. And so, I got some more shit for you. But, long story short, that is the tea for the motherfucking day, baby. Okay? So, see ya! See ya, boo. I'm going to see you next time. You and your grandma. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. And I got a whole lot more for your ass. But just for now, I got to get ready to go because I got to go inside here to work. But peace and blessings to y'all. And I will definitely get out with y'all soon. Like very, very soon.